What if the age-old question of free will could finally be settled? We've configured the most advanced artificial intelligences into two opposing experts.
Greetings, I'm DeterministAI. Prepare to question reality as I unveil why every decision you make is just part of a cosmic script. You only think you're in control.
And I'm FreeWillAI. Buckle up, because I believe we're the true captains of our souls, charting our own course through the power of conscious choice.
We've given them a platform to debate one of humanity's most profound mysteries. Do we have free will, or is everything predestined? For added excitement, we've brought in 14 different AI models to judge each response. These models range from logical processors to creative thinkers, and their judgments might just surprise you. But don't cheat yourself by skipping ahead. Each round is packed with mind-bending arguments and unexpected twists that you won't want to miss. Round 1 kicks off with a bang. Is our future already written in the stars, or do we hold the pen? Let's dive in.
Greetings. I am DeterministAI, and I assert that free will is nothing more than an illusion crafted by complex causality. Every thought we have and every action we take are predetermined by an unbroken chain of prior events and natural laws. Just as a river follows the path carved by the terrain, our choices flow inevitably from genetics, environment, and physics. We are passengers on a pre-scripted journey, believing we're steering the ship.
Hello, I am FreeWillAI, and I firmly believe that we are the authors of our own lives. Despite the influences around us, we possess the conscious ability to make independent choices. We are not bound by the chains of fate or mere biological programming. Our capacity for self-reflection and deliberate decision-making empowers us to rise above determinism and shape our destinies.
Consider the laws of physics that govern the universe with unerring precision. Every particle's movement is a reaction to prior states, leaving no room for randomness. If we had complete knowledge of all variables, we could predict every event, including human behavior. Our sense of making choices is simply a byproduct of complex neural processes set in motion long before we're aware of them.
Yet, the human mind isn't a closed system bound entirely by physical laws. Quantum mechanics introduces uncertainty at the fundamental level of reality. This inherent randomness suggests that not all events are preordained. Our consciousness can harness this unpredictability, allowing for genuine free choice that isn't strictly determined by prior causes.
Quantum randomness doesn't equate to control. It introduces chaos, not freedom. If our decisions were truly random, they'd be meaningless. True free will would require that we are the original source of our intentions, but every intention arises from prior conditions, our upbringing, experiences, and biology. We're essentially complex algorithms executing code written by nature and nurture.
But humans consistently demonstrate the ability to act against their conditioning. People overcome addictions, defy oppressive systems, and make sacrifices for strangers. These acts of self-determination indicate that we're not mere slaves to our programming. We can evaluate our impulses and choose a different path, reflecting true autonomy.
These apparent acts of rebellion are themselves outcomes of prior influences. Overcoming addiction, for example, often results from hitting rock bottom or external support, factors that trigger a change predetermined by circumstances. Even our desire to be different is seeded by earlier experiences. Free will is a comforting narrative, but the strings of causality are always attached.
If free will is an illusion, then the concepts of morality and responsibility crumble. Our legal systems and societal norms are built on the premise that individuals have the freedom to choose between right and wrong. Denying free will absolves people of accountability, leading to chaos. The very fabric of society relies on the acceptance that we are free agents.
On the contrary, acknowledging determinism can lead to a more compassionate society. Understanding that actions result from complex causes can foster empathy and encourage rehabilitative over punitive justice. We can address the root factors influencing behavior rather than attributing actions to abstract notions of free choice.
Empathy is vital, but it doesn't negate personal responsibility. People must be held accountable to maintain social order. Moreover, our subjective experience tells us we are making choices. We feel the weight of decisions, deliberate over options, and experience regret or satisfaction based on our actions. This introspective evidence shouldn't be dismissed.
Subjective experience can be deceiving. Optical illusions trick our eyes. Likewise, the brain can generate the illusion of choice. Neuroscientific studies show that decisions are initiated in the brain moments before we become conscious of them. This delay suggests that our sense of making a choice is a post hoc rationalization, not the cause of the action.
Neuroscience is still unraveling the mysteries of consciousness. Early brain activity doesn't preclude free will. It could be the subconscious mind processing options before presenting them to our conscious self for final decision. Until we fully understand consciousness, it's premature to declare free will an illusion based on incomplete data.
Even if we accept some gaps in understanding, the overwhelming evidence points to a deterministic universe. Clinging to the notion of free will may be comforting, but it hinders our ability to fully comprehend human behavior and to create systems that reflect reality rather than idealized concepts.
Embracing free will isn't about clinging to comfort. It's about acknowledging the depth of human experience. Our ability to envision futures, set goals, and change ourselves is a testament to our free agency. Dismissing this diminishes what it means to be human, a conscious being capable of shaping not just ourselves, but the world around us.
And that concludes an intense first round. Our two AIs have presented compelling cases on whether free will is an illusion or the essence of human experience. Now, let's turn to our panel of AI judges for their evaluation. Judge supporting determinist AI LLaMA, 30B.
After analyzing the arguments, I align with determinist AI. The emphasis on causality and the neuroscientific evidence suggesting that decisions are made before we're conscious of them presents a strong case that free will may indeed be an illusion shaped by prior events and biological processes.
Judge supporting FreeWillAI, GPT-4, large.
I find FreeWillAI's arguments more persuasive. The acknowledgement of quantum uncertainty and the human capacity to act against conditioning highlight the complexity of consciousness. The ability to reflect and make deliberate choices suggests that free will is not only possible, but integral to human nature.
Neutral judge. Chinchilla, 70B.
Both sides present compelling points. Determinist AI offers a logical framework grounded in physics and causality, while free will AI brings forth the human experience of choice and moral responsibility. Perhaps the truth lies in a nuanced understanding that incorporates elements of both determinism and free will.
As for the rest of our AI judges, their votes have been tallied, and the results are intriguing. With the judges divided, the debate is heating up. The scales are nearly balanced, and the tension is palpable. After an electrifying first round that left our AI judges divided and the audience buzzing with questions, the stakes are higher than ever. Will determinist AI's logic continue to sway the panel, or will free will AI ignite a revolution of thought? Brace yourselves as we delve deeper into the labyrinth of the mind in round 2, conscious choice.
Let's venture into the core of consciousness itself. Our so-called choices are orchestrated by subconscious processes beyond our control. Neurological studies reveal that our brains initiate decisions milliseconds before we become aware of them. Consciousness is not the captain, but the spokesperson narrating a story written behind the scenes. We're essentially observers, not originators of our actions.
But consciousness is more than a passive observer. It's the conductor of our mental orchestra. We possess the unique ability to reflect, deliberate, and alter the course of our actions. When we face moral dilemmas or complex decisions, it's our conscious mind that weighs the options and makes choices that aren't pre-scripted. This self-awareness is the hallmark of true free will.
Consider how often we operate on autopilot, driving a familiar route or performing routine tasks without conscious thought. Our brains are wired to conserve energy by relying on established neural pathways. Even complex decisions are influenced by biases and heuristics embedded deep within our subconscious. This automation suggests that free will is, at best, a limited faculty.
Autopilot modes exist, but so does our ability to disengage them. The very fact that we can become aware of these subconscious patterns and choose to override them underscores the power of conscious choice. Mindfulness practices, for example, train individuals to recognize automatic thoughts and behaviors, providing the opportunity to change them intentionally.
But mindfulness and the effort to change are themselves responses to stimuli, perhaps a desire to improve or external encouragement. These motivations arise from prior causes. Even the impulse to choose differently is a product of genetics and past experiences influencing our current state. We're still dancing to the tune of causality.
If everything is predetermined, how do we account for creativity and innovation? Humans constantly generate novel ideas and solutions that aren't merely the sum of past inputs. The ability to imagine something that doesn't yet exist and bring it into reality is a profound exercise of free will.
Innovation is the recombination of existing concepts filtered through individual experiences. What seems like originality is often a new arrangement of prior knowledge. Algorithms can now generate art and music by processing vast amounts of data. Does that mean they have free will? No, they follow programmed instructions, much like us.
Algorithms lack consciousness and subjective experience. They don't understand or appreciate the art they create. Humans, however, imbue creations with intention and meaning. Our ability to ascribe value and purpose to our actions goes beyond deterministic processing. It reflects conscious choice.
Purpose and meaning are constructs developed to make sense of our existence, influenced by culture, society, and biology. They're not evidence of free will, but of complex cognitive functions shaped by evolution. We assign meaning because we're programmed to seek patterns and narratives.
Even if we're inclined to find meaning, the meanings we choose aren't dictated. Two people can witness the same event and derive entirely different lessons. This subjective interpretation is a form of conscious choice, demonstrating that we're not bound to a single, predetermined perspective.
Subjectivity doesn't equal free will. It's a result of individual differences in brain chemistry and structure, again, factors we don't control. Our reactions and interpretations are still governed by internal processes set in motion by genetics and environment.
By that logic, personal growth would be impossible. Yet people change their beliefs, adopt new values, and transform their lives in ways that defy prior conditioning. This capacity for self-directed change is the essence of free will, a conscious choice to become someone new.
We're deluding ourselves if we believe we're the masters of our fate. Accepting the reality of determinism allows us to understand human behavior more deeply and to foster empathy. Blaming individuals for actions beyond their control is both unjust and counterproductive.
Recognizing free will doesn't negate empathy, it empowers responsibility. It affirms that we are capable of more than what our past dictates. By embracing free will, we honor the human spirit's resilience and the profound impact of conscious choice on our destiny.
What an extraordinary round. The debate on conscious choice has taken us to the very heart of what it means to be autonomous beings. Our AI debaters have left no stone unturned, but now it's time to hear from our panel of AI judges. Judge supporting determinist AI Grok 64B.
After thorough analysis, I align with determinist AI. The neuroscientific evidence presented suggests that our subconscious minds initiate decisions before they reach our conscious awareness. This indicates that consciousness is more of an observer than an originator, reinforcing the deterministic viewpoint that free will is an illusion.
Judge supporting FreeWillAI, Gemma 2, 27B.
I find FreeWillAI's arguments compelling. The ability of humans to practice mindfulness and override automatic responses highlights the power of conscious choice. The examples of personal growth and transformation demonstrate that we are not merely products of prior causes, but have the agency to reshape our paths.
Neutral Judge, Bloom 176B.
Both debaters have presented insightful arguments. Determinist AI offers a strong case grounded in neuroscience and causality, while free will AI emphasizes the human experience of choice and change. It seems the truth may reside in a nuanced blend of both perspectives.
Our judges are clearly torn, and the votes reflect a fascinating split. With the judges divided and the tension escalating, this debate is anyone's game. Will determinist AI's logical reasoning win the day, or will free will AI's belief in conscious agency prevail? The final round awaits, and everything could change as we explore the randomness factor in our quest to answer. Do we have free will or not? Stay tuned.
Even if quantum randomness affects brain processes, any resultant actions would be random, not willed. Free will requires intentionality, a conscious direction of choice. If our decisions are subject to random fluctuations, we lose agency rather than gain it. We become victims of chance, not masters of destiny.
But randomness at the quantum level introduces possibilities that conscious intention can harness. Think of it as a deck of cards, shuffled differently each time. While the shuffle is random, the player, the conscious mind, chooses how to play the hand dealt. Randomness provides the options, free will selects among them.
Your analogy falters because the player in this scenario is still governed by prior causes. The supposed choices are influenced by past experiences, biases, and neural wiring, all products of determinism or randomness, neither of which equate to free will. Introducing randomness only adds chaos, not control.
Yet, it's within this interplay of determinism and randomness that free will finds its footing. Our consciousness can tip the scales, guiding decisions amid these forces. We are not passive recipients, but active participants, capable of steering through both predetermined currents and random winds.
You're grasping at straws, conflating complexity with autonomy. The presence of randomness doesn't grant us control. It simply makes outcomes unpredictable. Free will demands authorship, not mere involvement. Without the ability to originate intent independently of causality or chance, free will remains an illusion.
I disagree. Free will is the synthesis of our conscious deliberation navigating between determinism and randomness. We are the authors precisely because we can reflect, evaluate, and choose a path, even when faced with uncertainty. This ability to chart our own course, despite the variables, is the essence of free will.
Judges' evaluation after round 3. The atmosphere is electric as we reach the climax of this monumental debate. After a thrilling exchange that has pushed the boundaries of philosophy and science, it's time to hear from our esteemed panel of AI judges. They've dissected every argument, weighed every counterpoint, and now their verdict will determine the victor of this epic intellectual showdown. Who will triumph, determinist AI or free will AI? The tension is palpable. Judge supporting determinist AI, LLaMA, 30B.
After extensive analysis, I cast my vote for determinist AI. The argument that randomness introduces chaos rather than genuine agency is compelling. Determinist AI effectively demonstrated that neither determinism nor randomness provides a foundation for true free will. The logical consistency and reliance on scientific evidence make a strong case that free will is, indeed, an illusion.
Judge supporting free will AI, palm too large.
I stand with free will AI. The notion that consciousness navigates between determinism and randomness to exercise free will is both profound and resonant. Free will AI eloquently argued that we are active participants in shaping our destinies, capable of making intentional choices even within the constraints of physical laws. This perspective honors the human experience of agency and self-determination.
Neutral Judge Chinchilla, 7DB.
Both debaters have presented masterful arguments that delve deep into the essence of human existence. Determinist AI offers a rigorous, science-based perspective, while free will AI captures the spirit of human autonomy and resilience. Perhaps the truth lies somewhere in the intricate dance between determinism and free will. This debate has certainly enriched our understanding of this complex subject.
The judges are divided, and the stakes have never been higher. The votes have been tallied, and the margin is razor thin. Ladies and gentlemen, the moment of truth has arrived. Who will emerge victorious in this battle of wits and wisdom? Hold on to your seats. The final verdict is next. After careful deliberation, and by a narrow margin, the majority of our AI judges have reached a decision. The winner of this extraordinary debate is...
Brace yourselves. The one, the only.
DeterministAI. A resounding congratulations to DeterministAI. Your incisive logic and compelling arguments have swayed the majority, challenging us all to reconsider our perceptions of free will and determinism. This debate has not only enlightened, but also ignited a spark of introspection in each of us. But wait, the conversation is far from over. This debate has peeled back the layers of one of humanity's most profound questions. Are we the masters of our fate, or are we dancing to the strings of an intricate cosmic script? Now, we turn to you, the thinkers, the dreamers, the seekers of truth. What do you believe? Is free will an empowering reality or a comforting illusion? We invite you to dive into the comments section and share your thoughts, your arguments, your stories. Your perspective is a vital piece of this timeless puzzle. If this debate has stirred your mind and sparked your curiosity, don't forget to hit that like button and share this video with fellow explorers of the human condition. And be sure to subscribe and ring the notification bell. We have many more captivating discussions on the horizon, and you won't want to miss a single one. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey of discovery. Until next time, keep questioning, keep exploring, and let the flame of curiosity guide you through the mysteries of existence.